How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah.
Podcast 20 is on, in and around your ears at mytomandjeff.com, broadcasting from Studio Nico at Trailer Studios, Forestdale, Missouri. Thank you.
That was smooth.
That's it? I thought it was longer than that normally.
Normally it is, but I figured short and sweet.
We got a beatbox.
Real quick, before you get to... I need some explosives to blow up a boat. Do you know where I could find...
I do not off the top of my head, no, I don't. For a boat, no.
Yeah, my brother wants to...
Some sort of ATV, I got enough for that. But
his boat broke down yesterday, and he needs to send it off in fine fashion, so we figured...
He just wants it to sink?
He just wants it to sink, yeah.
I don't know how you... I don't know.
In an undisclosed body of water.
Well, you just take a sledgehammer and hit a hole in the side and
And
move
then
away.
he's gonna, then insurance. Then he'll get the insurance out of it. Is that what you're saying?
This is the tale of an arsonist.
I never thought about that. No, he's not trying to rip anybody off.
Oh,
but
okay, I was going to say, probably shouldn't. We should edit this out.
No. He's not trying to rip anybody off or anything. Okay. It's just the motor is dead, and he's had the damn thing. When he bought the thing, they said, good luck if it lasts the summer, 9 years later.
Oh, nice. So we got it's a 9-year-long boner then.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's really good. That's really odd that he would have a boat named Boner.
I got a friend.
No, the boat's name is Stinky Mackerel.
Oh, of course it is. What did you say? You got a friend?
I got a friend named Guido the Boatsman.
We have a very large Friday show for you. How much for that back page horror? We'll do that before we get out of here. Friday Ode, and the subject of Friday Ode is?
St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, you know what? That's really good, because guess where I went for the horse this time? Philadelphia.
You got Philly horse?
Got Philly
Nice.
horse. Yeah, I figure since we're going to be making them our bitch starting tomorrow, hopefully, we might as well make fun of their horse.
I figured I could go off on the Phillies all next week. This is kind of like a spirit,
Sure.
Go us.
Positive now, negative later.
Right.
And we have today's guest is our friend Steve Hunt. Nice round of applause for Steve Hunt.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Steve.
Why didn't your parents name you Mike?
Yeah, I never heard that one, dude.
So Steve is a drummer for a band called New World Spirits and a band called Missing on Monday, and you guys have a benefit show coming up on Sunday.
I'm not actually the drummer of Missing on Monday.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Jeff.
you're right. You're the singer, guitar player.
Do you miss the drums?
No, yes, I do.
You don't.
I do.
Because the drum guy always gets laid, don't they?
I don't know. Ask him. I don't know.
Ask him. He was in a rock and roll band. Did the drum guy get laid all the time in the beginning?
Not our drummer. I took that from him.
I actually asked him that on the way here. When you're singing for Missing on Monday, do you miss playing the drums? Because he's played the drums for New World Spirits for 47 years or whatever it is. And you were like, no, not at all. Thanks.
You don't miss your Zildjian rack?
I miss my sticks.
So tell everybody about the benefit real quick.
Okay, the benefit is this Sunday at Growler's Pub in Sunset Hills. It goes from 2 till close. It starts with Gabriel Strange from Honey Tribe. Then
They're a good band, Honey Tribe.
Yeah, and it goes to a band called Old Capitol Square Dance Club. And
I like their early stuff.
Yeah, back before they really... Before they sold out.
Before they sold out. Then
You're not selling out, man. You're buying in.
Right.
The Michael Shearer Group at approximately 5 o'clock.
You play drums for them, or for him?
Yes.
I guess.
For all of the above.
Right.
And
you curse at him from behind the riser?
Oh, yeah. Then I say, in an hour, I'll be up front where you are. Missing on Monday. Fucker.
So it's Michael Shearer Group, and then...
Missing on Monday.
And then Missing on Monday.
At 6. New World Spirits at 7.
And the reason for all of this...
is because it's a benefit for Dawson Shilley, who just turned 3 years old, and he's been fighting one heck of a battle with cancer, which is just really too much to deal with at 2 and 3 years old.
Right.
And they're seeking some treatment in Colorado, and they need money to basically get there and put themselves up for a while. So the whole benefit is to get them to Colorado for the next round of treatment, because they removed the first tumor. It came back bigger with extra tumors. Yeah,
supersized tumor.
Just, the most unfair thing you could do to.
Hey, well, when we get the website up, what we got to do is have a section for stuff like that maybe people can go and donate if they'd like to.
Yeah, I have a PayPal address and everything that we.
Yeah, we'll talk about
That'd
that
be
when we
really
get this
cool.
site up. That would be neat.
And
That would
which
be cool.
should be very, very soon, by the way, speaking of.
Yeah, we're supposed to see something today and then be able to tweak over the weekend and maybe Monday.
We're tweaking this weekend?
We
We're
might.
tweaking.
Tweaking as soon as we're done here. Are you kidding me?
Tweaking now. What the fuck
So,
you doing?
I've been up since Friday. Last Friday.
That's great. Let's talk about the kid with cancer again. So what time do we all get there? Does it cost to get in?
It is $10 to get in. There's going to be tons of prizes, raffles, silent auction.
Is there a 50-50? Because we can go into that
Yeah, we
conversation.
can get back into that.
I'll check into that.
When they're doing a 50-50, just tell the asshole to win to give the fucking
Give
money
the
back.
money back.
That's
for Christ's sake.
when you give them
for
money.
that.
Absolutely.
But there's
But I-
going to be a lot of things around
Except
the
if it's
benefit.
$500.
Yeah. Right.
Several businesses have donated stuff. Growlers has been amazing. Yeah, right off the bat, we're just, let's do this thing. Let's make it happen. We want to give gift certificates. So they're being really cool. And it's going to be on the patio outside, so it's going to be an awesome day.
That's real. It's a nice place out there.
Bring some sort of shawl or wrap.
The Thom and Jeff Show has donated a $75 gift card to Bacardi's restaurant. So,
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I'll bring that on Sunday, I guess.
Thank you.
And but I mean,
Yay, Jeff.
yeah, it was given to me, so I'll give it to you. It's not like I wouldn't spend $75.
Well, you don't have to take it that far, Jeff.
Right.
I mean,
So I'll give you 20 of it, but if you can give me
so we have to go together.
Yeah,
the
right.
winner has to go with you.
just don't try to get a reservation on a Saturday night there. That's all I'm saying. So there will be other ways to spend extra money. So get there. What time you think? 2 o'clock-ish? Something
2
like that?
o'clock, it opens up, starts. Music starts at 3, and it's going to go for the next 5 hours after that.
Cool. And the weather's supposed to be phenomenal. So
Yes.
it'll be a good time to
It will be great.
see
I
some
can
good
feel it.
music. Our websites, Scotty Boom Boom was just talking about how we're going to have a brand new website, hopefully Monday, Tuesday of next week. And with that, there will be some other changes that we'll talk about probably next week. Changes for the program. But as of right now, the ThomandJeffShow.com, myThomandJeff.com. Tom is always with an H, but if you're a fan of the show, you probably already know that.
The H stands for homo.
I see. I thought it was hand job. It's homo.
It's homo.
Okay. And
All you'd have to do is put an O at the end of your name and it'd be Thomo.
I thought it was homina.
I'm on Twitter, Jeff1057. You are
Shot jocks, plural.
with an S there, and we are also on Facebook. It's facebook.com/The Thom and Jeff Show. We have sports coming up. Danny Mack is in trouble again. I think he's probably called his last Cardinals game. Tom West is very, very upset about the announcer for this weekend's Big Ten. Do you know who?
It's the Northwestern game.
Northwestern game. The announcer for that game, Holly Madison, has taken out an insurance clause on her boobs. Friday Ode, Backpage Horror. Let's do emails to get this thing going.
Okay. Listen up, mail call.
Well, let's read some emails, shall we?
I've got mail.
Mail call. Gather around, everyone. You got mail, maggot.
Mail call, sir.
Oh, the mail's in.
I got mail. Yay!
Damn it.
One second. You guys have heard that enough that you can act out each line.
Yeah,
I just sat here and watched as if you were saying it back and forth.
Kind of
live
becomes
in front.
ingrained in your head.
That's a way of entertaining ourselves.
Can we do that again later? That was cool.
Sure. yeah,
Although I
absolutely.
still haven't figured out the open of the show. I think these guys are pretty darn what?
Dope. Check for sound.
What?
I don't know. Is that
Notice
right?
they're high.
I know
That part we know.
It's the
Because we always
check
get-
dope. What the fuck
We
is
always
that?
go, yes, we are.
Damn it, I'm like a crackhead every afternoon waiting for the podcast. You make me laugh for an hour, and then I'm sad again. Oh.
And then I feel shame.
For Kara, if my boobs are bigger than hers, does that make me a lesbian? Yes. Thank you, big pun.
Yes. Hello, T and J. Been listening for a long time. Sorry you guys lost your gig with The Point. I must admit, I don't even listen to them anymore. We've never asked anybody to do that. I want to go on record as saying we've never once said, hey, don't listen to The Point anymore.
Absolutely not.
Correct?
There
Yeah.
is
That
no
would be wrong.
Yeah.
No, there's no hard feelings.
No.
It sucks. And if you're going to ask me, was it a joyful experience?
No.
I will tell you no.
Yeah.
But there,
I will say no.
should that happen on every day? No.
Oh, do we wish it on anybody else?
No.
No. Well,
Just let me say,
one-
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. We're glad
glad
to
you're
be
here.
here. Yeah. Mostly because you guys were the reason I listened in the first place. My wife and I are more than happy to pay for the monthly fee without a problem. One suggestion on that be a minimum for the podcast subscription with an additional box for those other guys that can't get a drink with you guys. Nothing wrong with appreciation. What he's saying is a subscription and then a button for just donations, which, hey, I wouldn't be against.
We talked about that, actually. Yeah.
Donate to our jar.
Pass the plate around. Maybe we can get New World Spirits and Missing on Monday to
Now,
do
if
a
we
benefit
take that
show
money,
for
are
it.
we assholes?
Yes.
It's 50-50, Tom. And you need to give me back your 50.
We're assholes either way.
It never works out for me, does it?
Scott goes on to say, I'm at a new restaurant out in St. Peter's called Sombreros, and I spoke to my owners tonight about doing a live podcast at that location. Not going to lie, they're already doing great with business. A ton of ideas floating around that could be cool, but I think having you guys out there would be awesome if you brought your great listeners. What are the requirements for a live podcast? We need, let's see, an 8-ball of Coke. What's that? We need some
stripper shoes.
What's that?
Stripper shoes.
What else?
Lacy undergarments.
Lacy undergarments.
Let's get to the big one. $5,000.
And $5,000.
And a bottle of Jergens.
Joigans.
Let's see. Can you shoot me an email back? Blah, blah, blah. So I'll talk with Scott Ramirez here. Probably,
what was that?
It's probably Ramirez.
Thanks, man.
So, Sombreros. Hello to everybody at Sombreros, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon out there.
Hey, guys, what's up? I got an idea for a bumper sticker that says, "There is no Mitch."
That's blasphemy.
I crack up every time Tom retorts on allegations of his gay encounters. I thought it'd be a cool way to recognize another listener, unlike those other stickers. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but I do think you guys are better for show. Haven't had a chance to catch up on the podcast this week, but I got a 10-hour flight and a week in London for work, so I can't wait to catch up.
I replied saying, where do you work and are you hiring?
I got to go to London for a week.
Excuse me. I got to go over there.
It's work.
And speaking of our stickers, got an email from our sticker guy, John, at T-Cal's Graph Picks in Arnold. Hey, guys, I keep hearing about all the places that are going to have your stickers and flyers. How about throwing a brother a bone? I had
there you go.
I had him before you did. Ha ha. I'm working on the banner for the oil change place. I'll let you know when it's done, and that's John at T-Cal's Graph Picks in Arnold. He is on Facebook under John Pacey, Pacie. The guy will hook you up like a tow truck.
He is a trooper. That guy is.
He really is.
There's no other word for him other than he's up for everything and anything that you have to throw at him.
Right. I mean, he's that guy that knows that this is one of those companies, one of those businesses where you really got to be customer friendly. And he drives a delivery truck during the day. And first of all, first place that these new Thom and Jeff stickers, he put one on the back of his Sara Lee pickup or delivery truck.
Nice.
And so when he's done delivering all that stuff in the morning, he goes to a shop in Arnold, T-Cal's Graph Picks, and works there from 2 to 7, making T-shirts and stickers for people's windows and all that kind of stuff. He will, like you say, you tell him something, I need this by Wednesday, and he will do it for you, and it'll be top-notch, top quality. You got another email or no? You done?
I'm done.
Okay, let's do the celebrity wrap-up then.
Quit surfing TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap-Up with Thom and Jeff.
All right, I'm going to make a plea to you. I know you're not going to do anything with it, but watch The Office, will you? Because if you... Dude, did anybody see it last night, or was I the only one?
I've never watched it.
Me either.
I'm just the only one then.
It turned into that show to me that everybody thought it was so cool that I was like, I just refused to watch it. I know that's stupid.
I know. I was the same way with Seinfeld. I didn't watch Seinfeld when it was on the air. And you told me that was the end of my radio career.
Right. You need to start catering to your listeners' needs. And look where you are now.
Look where I am now, at Forestell, Missouri.
Unfortunately, I'm still sitting across the table from you.
Looks like you didn't go too far watching Seinfeld either,
Not
did
so
you,
much.
Chief?
No, either way. He chafed me.
Chafed?
So is that all you had? You just wanted to ask if we watched The Office?
It was really, really good last night. I laughed out loud on 5 occasions, and it really was therapy for me.
This is one of my most favorite stories I've ever done. You know who Chris Brown is, the R&B singer?
Yeah.
And he's the one who beat the shit out of Rihanna?
With
Rihanna?
Red hair now.
Right. Who, she does or he does?
She
Pretty
does.
hot.
Not with the red
Pretty
hair.
hot?
Pretty?
Oh, my God.
Look at her in red hair, and obviously it's a wig, but it's...
Have you seen the topless pictures of her on Egotastic that came out a couple years ago?
No.
Go on.
Dude, go to Egotastic and do a search for
It'll
Rihanna.
shut your whole computer down, too.
No, it won't. I'm on it every day. If you are into pierced nipples, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Egotastic.com and just do a search for Rihanna. Anyway, while you're looking for that, Chris Brown beat her up. He's a douchebag, right? So it gives me great pleasure to tell everybody that there are leaked direct messages on Twitter between him and an R&B singer named Martine, who happens to also have a cock and balls. And Martine is claiming that he threw it to Chris Brown.
They rapped Sazitsas?
Chris was a bottom. Martine was the top.
Dude, I don't know if I'm buying this or not.
On the website that I was on, they claim to have a sample of the 800 tweets that were sent between the two once they found out that it got leaked. And Chris Brown is like, we need to make a statement before the S hits the fan and blah. And apparently this guy threw Chris Brown and somebody else on here. Another R&B singer that I had never... Trey Songz? Songz.
Okay.
He also allegedly banged Trey Songz, but Chris Brown getting it thrown to him. I take great pleasure in telling everybody that.
At least he's going to beat up a man this time.
He's the one who got beat up.
Yeah, or beat off on a man. One of the two.
Your shit sleeve's getting beat up, pal. That's
All
what
right.
it is.
Total left turn.
Hang on, do you find it yet?
No, it wasn't.
All right, I'll look on my phone, too. Go ahead, Tom.
No, it's all right. It's over.
I'll be rhythm, you be the blues.
We'll edit it in post.
Okay.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back 9 extra innings. Touchdown.
Sports brought to you by Missing on Monday. See them Sunday at Growler's Pub in South Limburg. Is that good, right? Is that okay?
That'd be great.
And buy the new album, Therapy, featuring the hit single, Ease Your Pain.
That's
right?
very thorough.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That's really good.
Thank you very much.
Say, through that door.
I'm sorry, Through That Door, the new single, Through That Door.
So where are you going to be tomorrow at 4:07?
We'll probably still be on the golf course, won't we?
Yes, but we will have a portable radio to listen to ball game.
Yeah, 4:07 is when Cards and Phillies go at it.
Yeah. Can you believe he called me up yesterday and invited me to play golf?
Yeah, guess if you were my first call or not.
Jeff.
Huh?
You've been lying to us. You're Mitch, aren't you?
I really am. I'm Mitch. I said, hey, Tom, you want to fuck and then play golf?
Chris Brown's going to be there.
I couldn't believe it. We've played golf in tournaments before, but it's been in years.
It's been quite a while, yeah.
To be honest with you fucking douchebags, I think it's awesome. You guys should hang out more.
To be honest with you, fucking douchebags, that's nice.
I mean, you know.
Thanks, Dad.
Don't hold back, man.
So,
well, I called 2 other people and they couldn't play, and then I called you.
it doesn't matter the order. You still called me, and I accepted.
True. I know. I was really thinking.
If you want to
didn't.
back out of it, you can.
No,
not at all. I don't want to take anybody's spot who's supposed to be playing.
No.
Make sure you bring a wedge. You'll need it.
a dirt wedge.
Cards win or lose the series. Give me a number.
I say they win it, but it takes all 5.
I win it in 4. Or they win it in 4. You know what I mean?
Wow, you're not even playing, are you?
I'm pitching tomorrow.
How do you spell Rihanna?
Here,
R-H-I-A-N-N-A.
R-H-I-A-N-N-A, because it's saying not found.
That's what it told me.
Okay, go ahead.
I am going to go with this philosophy and hope that I'm wrong. Cards are swept in 4 or in 3, and I'll be extremely happy when they're not.
Swept in 3? Really? Why are you saying that?
Reverse psychology.
So what is it game order? Is it like 2 games Philly, 2 games St. Louis, 1 game Philly if it happens? That's what it does?
Or is it, that's the way it has to go. Yeah, 2-2-1.
I'm going on we won the season series 6-3, you know? That's what I'm going on. The only thing that sucks really bad is that they have a couple of lefties that are left-handed pitchers that are really good. And the last couple of years, we just have not hit lefties well, you know?
Yeah.
But a guy like Pujols that just barely snuck into the playoffs, it might reinvigorate the guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like he played bad. I mean, he's batting 300 plus.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I think they're hot, man.
But he hasn't done well in the playoffs, I don't think, has he? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Where's Coach?
Fucking Coach.
Hey,
Where the
blind
hell
guy.
is he?
He'll
The one
know.
time we actually won him here, and he's.
He hasn't been here in 2 days. What the fuck?
I mean, what's his deal?
It's like he can't find his way.
I tossed him the keys and said, "Come on," and I haven't seen the guy since. One guy who's not going to be doing the play-by-play of the game will be one Danny Mac, unfortunately.
Dan McLaughlin picked up on his second DUI Sunday night in Chesterfield, Baxter, and Isleview. Sounds like the guy was almost home. I guess he crashed into something, left the scene of the accident, went home, and then, of course, they picked him up there. And
So they waited until he got home and picked him up? Or?
Well, he's charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Baxter and Islewood. Islewood is not a main thoroughfare through or through Baldwin or wherever the hell that is.
Can we get him the
whatever
scooter
the hell
guy's
they're calling
number?
it nowadays?
What's that?
Let's get him the scooter guy's number.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you would think after it happened one time, I mean, wasn't there some sort of quote, "Oh, I've really learned the lesson of my life"?
It'll never happen again.
Famous last word.
Fox Sports Midwest has suspended him indefinitely.
Dang it.
I
knew I should have drove.
And I don't know. I don't know this because
Sorry, dude.
Dan McLaughlin and I have never had this conversation. I just have always assumed that there has been some sort of tension between Dan and Al. Always.
I think it's a
kind of like we are almost.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably not as bad as you and I, because I really can't stand you.
Yeah, because I cut that shit with a knife in here.
Therapeutic golf, my boys. Therapeutic golf.
I don't understand why somebody with his kind of money, and he has strike one already, why don't you just
Get a driver.
Scooter guy, a driver, a cab, you know what I mean?
Because now what's going to happen to him is there's going to be treatment. There's going to be a whole thing. There's going to be, I would imagine,
job loss.
Little baby Jesus and big hairy Jesus are going to come into it.
He was a man. He had a beard.
Which is fine. That's, but he had it all right there.
Right.
And they're like, well, but Dan,
you just, any of us would kill to have that job. And he just screwed it away, And the first time it happened, we all said, hey, who in this room has not had too many drinks and drove before? Unfortunately, he just got caught. You know what I mean? The second time, you're like, dude.
And he could have, and also you think, who knows who you're going to hit.
Right.
Or.
Thankfully, he's okay. Thankfully, he didn't, hurt or kill anybody because he's got kids, he's got a wife, all that kind of stuff.
It always could be worse. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, it could be worse,
right.
But I don't know how much worse.
So what happens in the Cardinal announcing booth next year? Do you think they give everything to Rick Horton and Dan?
Do you think Rick Horton is really capable of doing that?
Yeah, I think he's capable of doing that for some stepping in for somebody who's going to get let go. Yeah, I don't think he's the best choice necessarily, but he's already there and he's not going to be expensive. You know what I mean?
Would you accept a Tom Brenneman or somebody of note?
Who I always really liked was Bob Carpenter. I never had a problem, and he's a super nice dude. I never had a problem with Bob Carpenter at all, ever.
Well, we could suggest Coach because he could never drive. So he'd be good.
I guarantee you this man will never get a DUI. I can guarantee it.
He will be drunk, but he will not drive.
Well, we can throw our name in the hat. I mean, all they can do is say no.
They will.
Don't waste the ink. Is that what you're saying?
Boy, well, we worked right down the way from the FSM studios or whatever the hell that was, and occasionally you see, Bobcat making his way across the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
When it's windy, his hair is, hanging on by a Velcro strip.
Everybody, he's talking about Jim, the cat Hayes, right? Is that his last name? Yeah, and he was in the locker room after they clinched the wild card, and did you notice he had a baseball cap on?
Yeah.
And, because everybody's going, hey, good job, rubbing each other's
You
head.
can't be rubbing.
Don't touch my head.
Don't be good job at me.
Nobody is going to good job me
No, thank
anywhere.
You who might be a good person for the Cardinals booth next year is this Beth Mowens.
No.
What do you think?
No.
Would you just completely stop watching Cardinal baseball on TV if they had a female announcer in there?
Yes.
You really would.
I'd listen. I would listen to it. First of all, I cannot stand sideline women reporters.
Pam Oliver?
No. I don't like any of them.
Susie Colbert?
No, barely.
See,
Maybe.
I'm a fan of Susie Colbert.
I like her. I like her delivering the sports,
right.
But I don't want her down on the field interviewing the coach. And
what about Rachel Nichols?
Again,
I'm a fan of Rachel Nichols, but I'm just trying to figure out what her boobs look like the whole time she's talking. I think she is hot.
Women sportscasters always seem forced to me. It seems like they're trying too hard. They've worked this hard up the scale to get to announce, and now all of a sudden they're going to prove to you how good they are as Johnson goes long, deep to the house. Take it in, Sally.
See, you have Katie Feltz on the brain, is what it is. You can't let anybody else be good because of how much you hate Katie Feltz.
I've talked to other women about this, and they say, I agree. I just had this conversation last Sunday in a house full of women, and I got 3 I agrees from 3 women sports fans sitting next to me.
What about Erin Andrews?
Like her, but again, deliver the news.
So far, her best work is the hidden camera nude video of her.
But this Beth Mowins is actually doing the lead play-by-play.
She's great in that.
Yeah, she
lead play-by-play in a Big Ten game, Northwestern game.
I think
unbelievable.
I have some audio. Do you want to hear?
Congratulations for her.
She can't go slot left, slot right.
Well, let's hear how good she is.
This is basketball. What game is it, Tom?
This is South Florida Providence in 2010. She did such a good job here that she's doing the Northwestern game on Saturday.
All right, here it is.
She's really good, isn't she?
Yeah, she sounds a lot like the crowd.
Famous, one of their starters is out with 5 fouls. 2 other guys playing with 4 for USF. Dixon on the court for Providence with 4. Jones tying his career high with 30.
She's saying the right things, but it doesn't.
And a team that couldn't buy a 3-pointer through the first 35 minutes gets another one.
Jones has been unbelievable.
How would you like to be the guy that's her color analyst?
Well,
you know what I mean?
What did she just say there? For a team that couldn't buy a 3-point in
they
the first
get another
half.
one. Yeah. They get. I mean, she's no Boom Goes the Dynamite.
No,
you know?
she's better than Boom Goes. Anything is better than Boom Goes the Dynamite. But I'm just saying that
you just can't stand female sportscasters.
I don't like. I can't. I'm not buying.
You're not buying.
Not buying.
Now you know that everybody's going to make this out to be you're a sexist pig and blah blah blah. Not that matters to you. I understand that, but
it doesn't flow well with me.
What about female stadium announcers like PAs? Who is it? Somebody over on the West Coast has it. The Dodgers or the Giants or somebody.
Really?
Yeah, has a female John Hewlett.
I don't have a problem with it.
That to me is weird.
It's weird, but I don't have a problem with it.
Have you seen a picture of this Beth Mowins?
Mm-hmm.
Would you hit it?
Probably.
That would put him in that Vegas situation. He'd reach around and there would definitely be a cock and balls.
What if she did the play-by-play while you were doing it? Tom West in deep, Tom West out, Tom West in deep, Tom West pulling out.
Tom West snoring.
For a guy that couldn't hit ass in the first half.
I think he's going to blow.
This guy couldn't buy a bowl job in the first 35 minutes.
He's got a right boob.
He's performing now.
He's going back.
As he slides it in the ass so gently.
No.
Just a bit outside.
Here's her.
Looks like he came too early. We're going to take a break and be right back.
This one's not going into overtime.
After a word from our sponsors.
You win.
Here she is off of Wikipedia. May 26th, 1967, when she was born. Syracuse, New York, play-by-play announcer and reporter for ESPN and CBS. Mostly calls women's college sports, but became only the second woman to call nationally televised football games for ESPN in 2005. So this isn't going to be her first football game.
Surprising.
She and Pam.
Her first lead, though?
Doesn't say. She and Pam Ward are the network's main female play-by-play broadcasters.
And maybe I just don't watch enough college football with the sound on to know exactly who she is. But I'm not saying this was the first time that she's doing it. This is the first time that I've noticed
that you've noticed it, yeah. Started her broadcasting career in 91 as a news and sports director for a radio station in Homer, New York.
I was going to say Jacksonville, Florida.
She was inducted into the Greater Syracuse Sports Hall of Fame, right there.
What
How
an
about
honor
that?
that must have been.
Doesn't say anything about doesn't say anything about a husband and kids. I don't know. It doesn't.
Running around the hallowed halls of the Orangemen is one Beth Mowens in their Hall of Fame. I'll be
think
sure to make
about
a
being married.
special trip to Syracuse, or next time I'm there, I'll just drop in, get a picture.
Why not?
Actually, she used to be Bob Mowens.
So there's a gay app. Is Your Son Gay app on the market nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
They have a news story. Here we go.
Is your son gay? Do you know? Do you even care? Well, if you don't know and you do care, there is now an app for that. Did you know that? Yes, believe it or not, it's true. A French developer has released a new Android app called, appropriately enough, Is My Son Gay?
Or they were going to call it
decipher
Shoes.
whether or not your son is in fact gay by the answers you give to a series of 20 questions. Questions that really play on
Have
gay
you seen him with a penis in his mouth?
Listen, I like to weave. I love finger painting. And Dad, could you take me to tumbling class? Do you need to ask me any questions? Did you buy a special app? Did you, Dad?
Bad.
Hop, hop.
Hey, if you could get your penis out of the next door neighbor and then take this test, because we got to see if you're gay or not.
Mom, looking for the sequence. Where is it? I had it specially dry cleaned. I have to wear this outfit.
Where's our son? We need to do this gay app thing. He's out dress shopping. Okay, never mind.
He's a tumbling class.
Now you two, you have a son at least.
I have several.
How many you got?
3.
3 sons. They're all you got all boys.
My three sons.
My 3 boy. There's another one you've never
My
heard.
3
right?
gay sons.
Is one of them named Mike? Hey,
Yeah. Hey, where do you get that app?
you're the one who wrote
The
it,
questions
right?
on the you're supposed to ask your gay son is one of them, do you like football?
Mm-hmm. And you like footballs in your butt?
And later on in that CNN piece, they get a guy. They get a guy on there, and of course, all the gay rights foundations or whatever the hell you want to call them are up in arms.
Organizations.
The gay rights foundations or whatever the hell you want to call them.
I don't know. They're upset. There
They're
are some
all
people.
pissed.
There
They
are
could
some,
be
there are
up
some-
in other things.
That's
and he
true.
said, "I don't know why, because I like football too." It's like, what in the hell's going on around here?
Chad, why do you keep asking me so many football questions?
I want to be the tight end.
So, all right,
I
everybody,
follow the tackle.
everybody in the room here that has a son, how would you be upset if he said, "Hey, Dad, I like boys"?
No,
I like other boys.
Okay, I'm lying.
I would imagine that's a hard pill to swallow
I
at
would
first.
Can you try not to say swallow? And is
Don't
having
say
a
swallow,
gay
Mom,
conversation
my
with my son.
son.
In this same sense. Tough one. Yeah, shocked would be the word.
Shocked, yeah.
I would say wander around for a couple weeks looking up at guy going,
Wow.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, but here's my opinion, and I don't have.
I would be, are
sons.
you sure?
Yeah.
Pussy's really good.
Have you tried it?
Have you tried it?
What's your old line? I didn't like tomatoes the first time I tried them. Too.
Yeah, I love them
mean,
now.
come
I'll
on.
go pick one right off the.
But my thing, if I had sons and somebody said, "Hey, Dad, I'm gay," I would be worried about how they were treated by society, how hard of a life it's going to be for them. Not, oh my gosh, my son likes dick. You know, that wouldn't be that big of a deal.
I would have to agree with that. Just
You know.
okay,
I will
sure,
agree with
because
that.
this is going to be things are getting a little tougher, and it
Right.
shouldn't be, but it is going to be. You're gonna hear guys like this with lisps talking all the time, making fun of you.
I wasn't doing anything.
You so
That's
like
actually his natural voice. The other one is the one where he's
This is my real voice.
and as a guy with daughters, if one of mine said that she was gay,
You'd have a party.
I would put a pool in the backyard.
You'd have more slumber parties.
I bring over just the hot girlfriends, okay, ladies? Just the hot girlfriends.
That never
No butches. But I mean, you know, if you got daughters and they're gay, it's so much more accepted. You know, being a female that's gay is so much more accepted than the dudes. you
Yeah,
know?
and now back to sports.
Did you hear about this poor some bitch in Sauget yesterday?
Yeah,
Some
you know, I
bitch.
read this and I
What that some bitch do?
He was working on a silo. He was trying to do normal maintenance to the thing. He gets in, and the thing has got 800,000 pounds of corn in it, and it's 3/4 full. and there was like a corn avalanche while he's inside.
It's a corn avalanche.
Like he's inside, and he was stuck in there for 2 hours. Can you imagine being stuck in a silo for 2 hours?
He survived.
He's okay, but they finally got him out.
Was he buried? Was he completely covered?
It was like he was stuck. They said it was almost like quicksand.
Was it up to his waist? Was it up to his
I think
shoulders?
it was like it almost got like to the point like I think armpits almost.
And it just kept coming in.
Yeah, and then they had to get him out, and thank God he's all right. But I can't imagine a more panic situation than that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
I mean, if you ever need
What
a
was he
Xanax,
doing in there?
that'd be the time. Anybody got anything up there?
Got a lot of corn. No
I'm getting
Xanax.
hungry. At least I have some corn.
What was he? Why was he?
He was in there doing normal maintenance, whatever normal maintenance
so it
of a
wasn't
corn silo is.
So it wasn't an intruder of any sort.
No,
like
no.
that.
He was just doing his job, and something bad happened.
I bet
and
nobody's
good thing
buying him
that
any.
he's- Good thing he's okay.
I think I've heard stories where people didn't make the silo incident.
Like they didn't make it out.
Yeah, like pretty much the fumes of it can be
The dust particles. He had to go to the hospital and everything because I guess they're worried about his lungs.
I guess nobody's like serving him any corn
Well, it's
anytime
full of
soon.
corn dust.
This is true.
There's
Well,
that.
that would be a hell of a way to die, just getting buried alive like that.
Screw that. No way.
Worst way. How do you want to die then? Sleep in your sleep, I guess.
I always imagined probably some sort of car crash real quick. Plane crash would be good for me.
But I wonder if you see that coming, is it worse? You know?
Now, if I get in some sort of accident and it's that bad, I better fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I want to go in my sleep. Fuck all that.
Yeah, that's the way that's what happened to my dad. I haven't talked to him since, so I don't know if it was okay or not. But he, I mean, since then, I haven't heard from the guy.
Mr. Burton, if you knew him, would be laughing.
I haven't seen him since the funeral. We had stag beer at the freaking wake. Are you kidding me? I mean, there was like a stack of stags
But
underneath.
even the silo guy will have to pay $5 a month if he uses his debit card in banks with Bank of America.
Wow, now that is a segue
Even that
right
guy
there.
will have to because
His fee should be waived.
everything is $5. Every
Oh, you're the
service
silo
charge
guy?
is $5.99, $6.99, $8.99, $11, $12. They're trying to melt my teats.
I didn't notice the Commerce was on this list.
Commerce is
Commerce
not.
Bank. I didn't see.
Oh, it was on the list?
No, I didn't see it in the article. That doesn't mean they're not doing it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, if you want to use your Bank of America debit card, you will be charged $5 a month just for using it, unless you keep your checking balance above $1,500.
I think everybody's going to go back to carrying cash again. You think you almost have to,
Yeah.
right? I mean, because I have swiped my card, the debit card, for $2.09 before. You know that when you're doing your
now they
receipts at the
say
end
it
of the
costs,
week.
now the normal charge was 44 cents.
Now it's $3.
Now it's $3. No, now it's $5.
$5.
$5.
Wow.
They actually did charge 44 cents to use your debit card at Bank of America.
Yes.
A month or per transaction?
I think
It's a month, right?
I think it's per trans.
Per transaction?
Yeah, and I think you don't even know it.
Wow.
I'm trying to
I
pull
thought it
up
was
right
when
now.
you used plastic.
And this isn't $5 every transaction. This is
a
just
month.
a straight flat fee.
I thought it was if you used plastic and you used it as credit, say at a gas station, the gas station was charged by the credit card company a certain fee.
Yeah, it's like 2% or
then
something. And then Amex, if you're using that, that's like higher. That's why there are some places that don't want to pay for.
But if you use the debit, then the gas station, for instance, is not charged something. And I think maybe that's why they're doing this.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're taking the charge off of the credit card now, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that of course I can't really tell. Can you tell at what point this morning I decided I need ink for my printer?
You need a new printer.
Yeah, how about that? That's really nice. A two-pack of the little cartridges for $57.
Oh, I know. It's fucking ridiculous.
A color one and a black and white one. $57. It's the value pack. Because if you buy them separate, a black one over here and a color one over here, it was $60-something. You buy a two-pack, it's $57.
There's places in the mall that actually you can get them refilled for cheaper. They actually do work. Like you bring that cartridge in and they'll refill it for you. And it's like half the price.
I started thinking about that up until it was like, well, then I'd have to drive there and I'd have to hang on to the old one, and I already got ink all over my fingers. And
it's 44 cents a
people.
transaction on average. Federal Reserve in June agreed to cut the fees to about 21 cents, and now they're doing it charging a flat $5 just to offset.
And isn't it
And they
just
say
crazy?
It's coming to everywhere else. Get ready for it because no matter what bank you do business with, you're going to get charged.
Thank God we don't have jobs, therefore we don't have any money.
There's that.
You know, because money just complicates everything.
Every time you listen to the Thom and Jeff show, it's going to be $5 a month.
That's right. Damn straight it is.
We would like everything's not worth $5 except this.
Right, exactly.
This is worth
Just
$5.
consider us Bank of America.
Consider us a debit
Holly
card.
Madison, your tits are not worth $1 million.
They're pretty close. They're nice.
They're nice tits, but they're not $1 million. No body part is worth $1 million.
Those are some of the nicest tits I've ever come across.
But it makes me money.
I mean, a tit's a tit.
Right.
You know, I don't.
Are they fake? Are they real? Do we know?
Fake.
They are fake?
Yeah. She used
I'm
to
trying to picture. She's the blonde.
She's the blonde.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
she had tiny.
Oh, she's the blonde with the fake boobs. Oh, that one.
No, the rock and roll chick who had a baby.
She's the one of Hugh Hefner's girlfriends at
Yeah,
one
but
time.
she broke up with Hugh. And
She
then,
was in the reality show.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I know which one she is. She had a baby recently.
Yeah, she says, of course, she makes her living off of her breasts, so why
Right.
not insure them? She heard of the Mary Hart. Yeah. You know, she insured her legs for $1
Boy,
million.
that's old school, isn't it? That is a long time ago.
It
Mary
was,
Hart.
and that old coont won't die.
What's she doing? What's Mary Hart doing now? Do we know?
E.T.
She's not still doing E.T., is she?
I think
she
so. I
just-
think
is
this is
she
like her,
really?
I think this is
No,
her
she-
like farewell season or
Yes,
something.
Or it just happened. It was real close, right around.
No, that was Oprah.
No, it's whenever you see Mary Hart on E.T., she'll say something like, "And I was at a benefit to benefit me."
Right, yeah.
And when I received the People's Choice Award for 2011,
I was backstage in heaven. You know, it's like she gets to go everywhere.
back when I talked to Princess Diana,
Shut up,
dumb.
Don't say it.
Insured leg lady.
That's what he was going to say. You insured leg person. You got any boob pictures of her yet?
I'm fucking love
Yeah, I saw
Take
her.
the safe search off.
She was christening a boat or something.
Mary Hart was?
Mary Hart, yeah.
Really? You saw her like in person or just on TV?
Yeah, this was down on Big River. It was a pontoon.
So what is? I mean, what you just go call Lords of London or whatever the hell? What's the name of this place?
Lloyd's
of London, and you say, I just want to take $1 million policy out on my boobs.
Sure, come on in.
I'm gonna have to feel them a little. Hold on a
Let me
second. That's 500,000. Another
see
500,000.
No, they might be worth $500,000.
Let's see how
God,
my
I'm so not a
let's see
fake
how
boob
my
guy.
erection
I got
works on
$1.50
those.
to give her, right?
Oh,
Let's see
shit.
how my erection works on those.
Here comes all the porn advertising.
Yeah, way to
Jesus.
go.
There we
Local
go.
guides. God, I don't know. I don't see why is that good? What is she going to do? Injure her boob and then get $1 million? It's just to get press.
Well,
Don't you think?
we're sitting here talking about it. Not
Right.
that this is press.
Yes, it is.
She could turn into like an arsonist of boob.
Greg Giraldo.
Draw her own money.
Greg Giraldo will be at the Funny Bone this week.
No, he's still dead.
Oh.
Education, that's always the big issue. We need more money for the schools. We need to spend more money on the kids. Do you ever think maybe the damn kids aren't worth it? You ever think about that?
Every day.
It's not the money. Maybe we don't need more money for the schools. Maybe some of the kids just suck. Like, well, how about some of these inner city schools where the kids aren't learning because they don't have enough money? Is it the money or is it the fact that it's hard to learn when a pack of Latin Kings is setting your desk on fire? You know what I mean? What are you going to do with the money? Buy a sprinkler system? I guess that would help. Maybe we don't need more money for the schools. Maybe we just need to set some standards and stop coddling these damn kids. It's all about self-esteem in the schools. Build their self-esteem. Make them feel good about themselves. First of all, if everybody grows up with high self-esteem, who's going to dance in our strip clubs? What's going to happen there?
He's good.
Shit.
I tried to use that Latin Kings thing one time when I got in trouble at school, but I was in Fenton, so
Yeah,
know,
it didn't
there was
really-
not a whole
didn't
lot
really
of-
work so
no,
good.
they're not really there. So
It's Friday, which means an ode is on the way.
Put on your fancy pants. We're about to get 16th century English lit on thou ass. This is another Tom West ode.
Oh, Cardinals, you are going to win this weekend, aren't you? You didn't fight this hard to get back in the playoffs only to take a big steamy shit in Philly, did you? What a night it was Wednesday. I had fun. You had fun. Cardinal Nation had fun. Message to you, O Cards of St. Louis. We want to have more fun. Beat the shit out of the Phillies this week. Thank you.
Anybody here ever taken a big steamy shit in Philly by chance?
I have
Anybody?
not.
I've never been. I've never
After
been
a
to
Philly.
Philadelphia. What?
It's
After
a cool
Philly
city.
steak.
Yeah. You have been there?
Yeah, it's a cool city.
I've been to. I don't think I've been anywhere in Pennsylvania. I don't think. What were you doing in Philly?
I went there for a funeral.
Some sort of bratwurst practice?
No, there was a funeral.
No?
I attended there one time.
One time?
I didn't enjoy the funeral part, but the rest of the city
Everything
was
else
nice.
was okay?
Yeah.
Did you go run up the stairs like Rocky? And
I saw them and looked and said, I smoke.
Won't be running today.
But there were plenty there were plenty of people, everyone you get there, they do the same damn thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it happens probably, I don't know, 50 to 100 times a day, you would think.
A lot more people would do it if in the movie he was running down the stairs as opposed to up the stairs.
You see the old women trying to drag the oxygen tank up the stairs.
I'm just like Ray!
Holy shit, she's dead.
We got another dead one about halfway up the stairs. When was the last time you played golf? We're playing golf this weekend. When was the last time you played?
3 weeks ago.
How'd you do?
I had moments of brilliance.
Right.
Followed by moments of shanking.
Why the hell am I out here, right?
I've taken a different approach. I used to be the club throwing son of a bitch out there. I don't do that anymore.
I played this past summer.
Bend them. That's just a bend.
It's just, I will walk away in silence several times and go,
Tom, damn it, Tom. I've heard that from you before. God damn it, Tom.
Damn me.
I think I've played once in the last 3 years.
So we're using all the cowies.
Right. No, Cowie's not playing, unfortunately. But I played down in Sanibel, and I did okay,
Right.
So I'm going to be lost.
It'll
It's
be-
me and you and two women, just so you know.
Oh, shit. We're going to be about 14 over coming. We're going to be limping in.
We're not going to be going for the title. Let's put it that way. We're not going to be looking for.
Dude,
any
if we shoot +8, I would say that would be a good score for us.
I'm really, really, really good, as you know, with the practice swings.
Oh, yeah. You look like you know what you're doing.
Right. But once the ball is on the tee, I'm all fucked up.
I just want to say
everything.
thanks for the call, Jeff.
I didn't. You
know what? Just go fuck yourself.
What have you done for me lately? Oh, this whole electricity
The whole thing.
room.
No, I know why you didn't call. I
That's a
suck,
nice
and that's
microphone.
okay.
I just assumed you didn't play golf. Do you play golf?
Yeah,
I try.
Scotty plays.
Not like really good or anything, but I mean, I like to play. It's fun.
Tom's got a woman's club in his bag, for Christ's sake.
I got an 11 wood.
You do?
Mm-hmm. They call me Dottie Pepper.
Pepper balls. Tommy Pepperball.
Yeah.
It is my goal to use that club once tomorrow, if you don't mind.
If you can't hit your iron, that's the only I couldn't hit a 7-iron to save my life. I can chop down on it, but when I try to take a full swing, it's Shankrooski for me.
So what is the 11 wood?
And I can make a full swing with a wood. And when I try to make a full swing with my irons, it feels like the club is turning in my hand. And that's why I don't.
So what is what's
11 wood will get you anywhere.
Describe it for me. Does it look like a driver, only it's got more loft, or what?
It looks odd.
Okay.
It's got like a
Is it
30.
pink?
It's got like a 42-degree loft on it.
Oh, nice.
So the thing is like it's a normal wood, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle, it just slants down. So when you hit the ball, you sky it, and I can either do I play the 11 wood probably a lot. I can do a quarter 11 wood. I got the half 11 wood, the full blown out 11 wood. Depending on my situation.
You use it for the par threes and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, can I try it?
Sure.
Don't tell anybody.
No, this is already turning out to be me, Jeff, and two girls on a golf course.
It's two
one
women.
club.
Yeah, and one two
7-iron.
Two DJs, one club. See it on YouTube. Well, one of the ladies that's going to be playing is the one who paid for the thing. So,
Oh, well, there you go.
There is that.
we got to be nice to her. I
would be nice to her anyway.
You want to do some back page horrors?
Absolutely. That's a good that's a good slide in. Right? The back page.
What,
All
you're
right.
not paying?
Steve Hunt, here's how we play back page horror. If you've never played before, we use Price is Right rules. I will describe horrors, show you the picture, and you have to tell us how much for an hour of their time.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Quite familiar.
And due to the Cardinals and Phillies starting their playoff series on Saturday, I went to the Philadelphia section for Backpage, and we have Philadelphia horrors.
They have whores in Philly, too.
Oh, do they ever. This one's location is right in Philadelphia. She says she's 18, which means she's about, 30?
2.
Super petite and super sexy little playmate is waiting for you inside. I'm 18 years old. When was the last time you did something for yourself?
Could you really do an 18-year-old?
Fuck yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
The first 30 seconds of conversation are hell in and of itself.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about the intercourse. I don't want to converse with one. You know, if it was an 18-year-old whore.
I feel bad doing an 18-year-old.
Why?
Because she's 18.
Oh. You deserve to relax in the hands of a beautiful and seductive woman.
Go on.
I do, but instead I have to buy whores. My skills are undeniable and unbelievable.
Please support my heroin habit.
Upon arrival, you will be stunned by my gorgeous looks.
Let me see her tits.
And then tasered by my pimp.
Can I see her breast, please?
And greeted by my upbeat, bubbly attitude. Once in my care, you will feel only relaxation and tranquility.
Yeah, okay, get out this sucking.
Boy,
Come on.
we got it. You got an A in 11th grade. Just a year and a half later, you're putting yourself on Craigslist, you stupid whore.
You will feel relaxation, tranquility, and herpes.
I'll bring my English paper with me.
I just want to make
Mr. Rooney gave me an A.
I just want to make your body feel good. Just give me the chance. And money.
She better be good looking.
She doesn't show her face, but she's got a damn nice body. For a whore.
Wait a minute, no face?
No face.
Well,
They
you can
don't
kind of
show
see the
face.
flag.
Some
you
of the
can kind of
girls
see the bottom of her face, and she kind of does look like she's 18.
Yeah. Some of the
she's
girls
young.
show their face, and some of them don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one.
Let's see. This is fresh.
because
This
you
is
know,
fresh out of the police
a chin,
academy.
a
Let me
chin
see.
will age well.
Yes.
This is probably a 24-year-old
You'll see what I'm talking about when you look at her. She looks
right
young.
out of Philadelphia's police academy, and it's a sting. She's way too good looking to be a hooker.
Do you think so?
Yeah, but if she was charging,
$150 to spend the night.
if she was charging, and we are in Philly prices, I'm going 3.
3? And you said
I'm
what?
in at 150.
150. Okay.
See her face though, Steve?
That's
She
a big chin.
looks like Jay Leno.
It's kind of. I think it's Jay Leno's daughter.
Jay Leno's got great boobs.
Yeah. How much you want? What do you want to do to me? I mean,
Yeah, don't put it
this
in
hole or
there.
that one.
Don't put it in
I
there.
got several.
All right, how much? For an hour of her time.
275.
275 is
50.
is 250, so that would be
They're both over.
that would be
We're
you.
both over.
Yes.
Scotty Boom
Scott,
Boom.
hit it with a here you go. Oh, you got people calling you. All right, this girl's named Dallas.
Oh, Dallas in
Dallas
Philadelphia.
does Philly. I'm 23 years old, and apparently I like to put hearts all over the page, too. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Dallas. Yes, these are my recent photos. 100% real. You truly won't be disappointed. If you are seeking class, sophistication, look no further.
I want to fuck.
I'm your
Classy.
sexy hottie today. We can meet at my nice, discreet apartment or your place. Ready? Here's the trump card. I am bi and enjoy men and women, and especially couples. So how much for an hour of her time? We'll pass it around to Steve first this time.
Let's see what I got here.
And I'm saying the next girl, if you're an ass man, oh boy.
She's got one?
Oh, what do you see it? No, you can't do it now. Pass it along.
Are you jerking off?
Oh, I thought he was. Oh, he's looking for money.
Looks like I think she'd be worth about 55 cents.
55 cents, all right.
If this Price is Right rules, we can't be over or he's going to win.
That's true.
$1.
See what I did there?
Yes,
She's
I did.
2 1/4.
2 1/4, says Tom West. What are you really going to say?
God damn.
55 cents?
She'd go for 200.
200, all right.
200, 2 1/4. I'm going to go 226.
See, you're thinking Price is Right rules, right? 300, so Scott wins it. He's 2-0.
300 and the 18-year-old is 250. Really?
Telling you.
Wow.
2 for 3.
She hasn't been around long
Well,
enough to
she's
know the
got
market.
extras. She's bi.
She's bi, that's
man.
right. All right, last one. If you're an ass man, here it comes. Look, available now.
As the 18-year-old wouldn't eat it if you gave her an extra $100.
That's a good point. 22 years old. I am 5'4", 125 pounds, perky 36 Ds, and a round bubble butt. Wait till you see this butt. And she's got a thong on. Looks like a couple of pigs trying to fight over a milk dud.
Is her teeth going to spill over my queen?
I enjoy what I do, and it definitely shows. Our time together will never be rushed. And with me, you will always feel relaxed. No games.
They like to relax people.
No upsell.
I was bringing Monopoly with me.
She's not upselling you. Every time I read upsell, I just picture a whore going, okay, I can give you oral, but if you do oral anal, then I'll bundle them, like Uverse. I'll bundle anal, oral, tit, and it's only $10
You can't
more.
break that into easy pay.
There's no flex pay?
There's no flex pay.
All right, let's go with Tom West first this time. Look at that ass.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that is nice. Isn't it? That's a big old ass.
175.
All I can think of is back that thing up every time I looked at that. Remember that song? Back that thing up. You didn't even hardly look at that. How much?
It was like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked at all of that.
175 says Tom. Steve, what do you say?
Man, I'm confused. I can't get the cheeks off my mind. 175.
He already said 175.
172.50.
172.50.
I'm going to go 200.
200. Not her weight. It's how much per. I do that once a week, don't I?
One more gander.
All right, one more gander.
Oh, look at that.
I got to figure out who won. Okay, now I know who won.
Like right under the picture. Enlarged picture? No, I think
that's large enough.
I think that's cool.
Tom West got it. It's 180.
Hey, how about that?
180 for that. Congratulations.
Way to go, Tommy.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Everyone have themselves a great weekend.
Next week, what we're doing is we're going to try to do a band every week, right?
Every day,
Or
yeah,
every
music
day.
week.
I'm sorry. Cavo, what did they decide? Monday, I think is what they decided?
I think they did decide Monday, yes. And then we'll probably do Brook Royal Tuesday or Wednesday. We are also going to talk to, waiting for a call back from Greek Fire. Tom Starr's coming in Friday to go music business talk, just how, the state of the industry, all that shit.
And then Rage Against the Machine on Friday, right?
That's Thursday.
Oh, that's Thursday. Sorry. What was I thinking? Steve Hunt from Missing on Monday and New World Spirits, thank you very much for being here. You got an album entitled Therapy. Where did we buy this particular record?
That's available at CD Warehouse and Vintage Vinyl, and it will be at Growler's Pub for the benefit on Sunday.
Awesome.
Can I say thank you to Logo Daddy Graphics real quick?
No, you can't.
All right,
go right
never
ahead.
mind then.
No, please, go ahead.
Donated shirts for the benefit. Good friend of mine, John Gibbs.
Nice.
They do great work. Logo Daddy Graphics.
And the gig starts around 2 o'clock-ish, or I guess the
Yes.
doors are at 2, music is at 3.
Yep.
If you're a fan of Pale Divine back in the day, Michael Shearer Group.
5 p.m.
New World Spirits, Missing on Monday, and a couple other bands. I can't remember their names. But if you follow me on Twitter, the thing you put up on Facebook, I put it up on Twitter yesterday.
Nice.
So Jeff1057, you can see, and it has all the rundown and whatnot. So anything else? We good?
We good.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much to John Pacey out there at T-Cal's Graph Picks for the stickers. He's making up a banner, and he just texted me saying that there's like 7 locations of IHOP that will have Thom and Jeff flyers in them.
Nice.
Awesome. Which is really, really, really cool. Starting next week, we'll have more information about some of the changes that are happening with the website and the show itself, right, Scotty Boom Boom?
Yes, sir.
We'll have Kara the Lesbian on next week, and Coach will be back in to talk about the weekend in sports.
I would like to be known as Steve the Thespian.
Okay, Steve the Thespian. Kara the Lesbian, Steve the Thespian. Tom West, take it away.
And we'll do it again on Monday. Big hugs.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.